In the heart of Greenwood the Great, the elves of the Woodland Realm have dwelt in peace for many long years. Under the golden canopy of trees and the flowing waters of their hidden halls, they built a realm of serenity, grace, and beauty unmatched by mortal hands. Thranduil, son of Orifer, rules with ancient wisdom and fierce pride. His son Legolas walks ever beside him, eyes turned outward toward the gathering darkness beyond the forest's edge. Yet all is not well in the forest. In the south, the trees grow twisted, the air hangs heavy with poison, and the great webs veil the path. There, the spiders feast, and the land whispers with malice. At the heart of this corruption lies Dol Guldur, fortress of shadow. Once abandoned, it is now filled with the servants of the necromancer. A dark will stirs there again, and its gaze turns north. But the elves are not blind. The king sharpens his sword, the prince strings his bow, and the halls of the Woodland Realm echo once more with the sound of war. This is not merely a defense. This is vengeance. This is Thranduil's wrath. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel as we are back with a new Divide and Conquer version 5 campaign. And today, with the results of the poll, winner is the Woodland Realm. It wasn't super close. The Anduin Vale came in second, but Woodland Realm definitely had the edge by a good little bit. So, and as you can see, I've done something new for the first time. I've actually turned the camera on so you can see me. I don't have a super cool office room or anything with cool knickknacks. This is kind of the quasi kids playroom, guest room, general whatever room. So that's what we got. But I wanted to do it for the first time. It seems like a lot of people play with the camera, so that's what we're gonna try. Yeah, it probably won't be every stream, of course, or anything like that, but maybe from time to time. But today, like I said, Woodland Realm. So here we are. We started the north of Mirkwood. Our leader is King Thranduil. Our heir is Prince Legolas. Of course, we're going to turn our difficulties up to very hard, very hard. We have long victory conditions here, so we have to hold 20 regions, which isn't that much, including the Woodland Realm, the plains of Ur-Druin. So basically, we have to go to Mordor. So that's where the hard part is. It's not so much the 20 regions. It's that we have to go all the way down here into Mordor and destroy Mordor as well. So that can be pretty difficult. That can take some time, especially with a slow faction like the Woodland Realm is. It's going to take a while. We also have to hold Naked Hill, aka Dol Guldur, aka Emyn-nu-Fuin, down here in the southwest of Mirkwood as well. So if you are ready, let's go ahead and begin. All right, let's go ahead and get these. Obviously, here is the whole kind of intro message about the Woodland Realm. Obviously, please feel free to pause and read. It probably won't quite read that much. That seems a little more than people probably want to hear at this time, because we have stuff to do. So here we are. We are on the map. And we start with only 2 regions, okay? Thranduil's Halls, our capital, and also Tower Filin. And we have Dale and, of course, Erebor to our east-northeast. We have some rebels to the north and some rebels to the northwest, but not for long, because the Orcs of Gundabad are going to be coming through. And let's just hope they leave me alone, please, please. And then to our west, we do border the Anduin Vale. They hopefully will be our friends as soon as possible. And to the south is a bunch of Mirkwood here, okay? So that is probably the direction that we really particularly need to go in. So let's, first of all, let's take a look here. Let's start at Thranduil's Halls. And here is King Thranduil himself. So his unit is Eredirith. Probably not saying that exactly right, but here we are. Obviously, we're elves, so we're pretty archer heavy, which is fine with me. I do like archers, but they can fight. I mean, look, 16 melee attack, 26 defense, so they can fight. Missile attack of 11, very good. Armor piercing melee attack, very nice. All right, they have 32 missiles, 220 meters range, and a very high accuracy, so very nice. And of course, over here we have our buddy, Prince Legolas. He's got the Henny Dower, and what's cool about the Henny Dower is they have the Silverthorn arrows, pierces multiple targets. So if you can get him shooting on like a blob of troops, oh man, he can just absolutely rain death down upon them. 14 melee attack, so still pretty good. 12 missile attack, but their defense is not quite as good. Obviously, you can see they're not as well armored as Legolas's father's unit. Only 15 defense, but that's okay. All right, so we got 2 towns. Let's get into it. We do have the Woodland Caverns is kind of like the, unique building here. Increase in tradable goods. Public order bonus. Number of free upkeep units is 2. Iron gates. All right. Let's start with the Builder's Hall here and also at Tar Falin. All right. We have some troops not getting free upkeep. I think I'm going to send them. Maybe I'll send you to the fort. You stay there for now. Legolas, you come on over. Thranduil, you come over. Okay, so I generally try not to general stack, of course. I mean, I don't really do it often, but I mean, we're going to have to use our generals. We're going to have to use our father-son tag team duo here to cause some damage, all right? So we'll certainly get into that. I have a spy. We'll bring him up. Do I have a diplomat? I don't. Well, I obviously need that because I need to gain some allies, some trading rights with people, and that's for sure. I want to go ahead and start training a scout. Same thing over here. Probably also a spearman. Probably also at least a spearman. Get that going. Because we're going to need some foot soldiers. We don't have a lot, but we can't expand too quick. We just don't have the economy to over expand. All right? Elves cost a lot. All right? They cost a lot. And, they have slow recruitment times, all of that. But here is just poor economy. We don't start a lot. Kind of like Dale, though they start with more locations, more towns and all that. It's still pretty poor economy. So we can only go so far so fast. So I think that's all we can really do. These first turns are going to go pretty quick probably. Having a small faction like this, there's only so much you can do at a time, right? So I think that's already end turn. Here we go. All right, so we got a mission. Take the rebel settlement, Emyn-nu-Fuin. I assume it's this one right here, yes. Well, we're in luck because that is where we're going. Let's take a look what they got here. They do have an Uruk bodyguard unit. Without an actual general, it's just a generic Uruk bodyguard, so go figure. A lot of archers, a lot of Dol Guldur host, a lot of Mirkwood hunters, which suck. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to besiege with our 2 boys here. I'm going to give them also this Woodland Scout. Probably also this Woodland Scout as well. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right. We now also have diplomat. Speaking of diplomat, what is our diplomacy? So we are allied to the doors of Khazad-dûm. Not that that's going to help us so much right now. We are allied with the Kingdom of Dale, and we do have trade rights, and vice versa, military access. Nice. And the same with the Vale of Dorwinion, which probably not going to run into them quite anytime soon either. Also with military rights, but not with Erebor. So let's go see if we can talk to our dwarven friends here. Trade rights. Nice. Alliance. All right, got the alliance. All right, military access. No military access. Okay, but we did get the alliance. I do really want that. We got the trade rights, which I mean, we do technically border them right here. I don't know if we are getting any trade from them. No, because we don't actually have like a road route, I guess. Now, if they take Witherboard, then we'll have routes into Tarfilin. But look at that. Already the snow orcs are rumbling. They've taken Rakiburg. Oh, please don't come down here. I'm going to pull him back. Please don't attack me, dude. That would suck. Let's just be honest. All right. Anything else we want to do? Let's see, move diplomat. We got 2 buildings getting built. All right. We've besieged Emyn-nu-Fuin, which, as you can see, absolutely has nothing in it. So that kind of sucks for us. But that's all right. Let's go ahead and end the turn. All right, and as I expected, the garrison of the town is coming out. I would think they would. So obviously, we are grossly outnumbered. All right, what is that? 5-1, basically. Well, I guess the game tells it. It says 1-3. Well, that's the army's strength. That's not necessarily by numbers. I guess they're doing it because obviously Thranduil and Legolas are much stronger than most of their troops, and they're going to have to be. So, yes, we're going to, for the first time, see our Woodland Realm elves on the battlefield. I assume we're strong enough to make this happen.
Fight to the end. Await my orders.
All right, pause. Hold on. So you two guys are scouts. I kind of wanted them to. I really wanted to bring them back. Set it to loose, please. Oh, oops, sorry. I was hitting the space bar like I was playing Crusader Kings 3. So don't do that. Set to loose. There we go. All right, run. Now pause again. Okay. We do have Thranduil here. I think we're going to kind of set him. Let's kind of set him over this way. And then we do have our buddy Legolas. I'm going to kind of move him over here. Let's let them come out a little bit. All right, let's get in position, please. All right. Start firing away, man. All right, so here comes the Henny Dower with their silver thorn arrows. You can even see like the little trailing effect. There you go. Get in there and just absolutely wreck them, please. I need you. We definitely also want to keep the eye out for the Uruk bodyguard because... Oh, I saw him for a second. Where are you? Uruk bodyguard. I need archers. Find it. There we go. Uruk bodyguard. Destroy him and their morale will obviously suffer. Look at those arrows. Go, go, go. Look at that. Already 9% of the 10% of them are dead already. All right, let's go up to 2 times speed here. Look at that blob. Yes, he's firing right into the blob there. Look at that volley. He's taking out several percent each time. Oh, he moved his Uruk bodyguard right into the front. Which, interesting. All right. Now they're starting to move a little bit. Just hopefully we better not lose any of them. We do have some special abilities as well. Where did that bodyguard go? There's only 17 of them left. But I don't need him. There you go. All right, they're almost here. We've killed almost half of them. All right, it's fighting time. So Legolas, oh gosh, I've already lost a few. Legolas has the ability Swiftness, temporarily substantial fatigue reduction, permanently raises enemy fatigue substantially, 50% army combat effectiveness. Oh, we need that now. Oh, they both have it. All right. 100% chance of enemy infighting. Oh, you know what? You are shooting your men right in the back. Let's just go. Oh, Legolas, you better not get killed. Here, let's run. Let's run Thranduil in here into the side. Oh, jeez. This is taking a beating. But remember, as long as my character doesn't die. Oh, there's the Uruk bodyguards right there. All right, yeah, help take some pressure off. Let's use your swiftness. Oh, are they only one use? Interesting. All right, there's the bodyguard just taking arrows up the wazoo. Come on, all these guys are wavering. All right, there's some broken. Ah, there goes the bodyguard. Okay. So they should, hopefully, yes, I was about to say, they should start just absolutely breaking, I would think. All right. Normally I would try and run them down, but I think there's too many of them left still just standing here. So we're going to use some more arrows to shoot them up, I think, until we're all out. These guys are about out, it looks like. That's all right. Oh, I turned off fire at will for you? I don't remember doing that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I can't wait to see Legolas's his kill count has to be absolutely crazy. All right, we're going to use up these arrows because we got them. And I'm not worried about Thranduil getting killed by some archers. We should see him right here. Here he is with his long, beautiful hair. Same for Legolas. There he is right here. Nice, beautiful blonde hair. Very cool. Come on, you're firing, right? These guys right in front of you, these stupid Mirkwood hunters. All right, I think let's go ahead and get up in here. I think we can melee fight now. Run them down. Run them down. Let's go, let's go. Go, get in there. I sure would like one of those. There we go. Okay, where they're all routing at the same time. So let's end the battle. We only lost 85 men, which most of these will replenish because they're bodyguard. 85 elves, and we killed 2,200. That's a pretty good kill-death ratio, if I might say. Look at Legolas. 1,259. Okay. 1,259. Those Silverthorn arrows, wow. Wow, especially in a situation. I bet most of these kills right here, these dead blobs of men, works probably from Legolas. Very impressive. All right, obviously we're just going to occupy the settlement. And so there we go. I guess, and we get, hey, a suitable husband. Yes, 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 please. Anybody I can get here. Another general. So I guess this would be the generic, our everyday bodyguard unit here. And that is Tawar Erenir. Melee attack 11, missile attack 11, total defense 27. So pretty good. Pretty good overall. Melee and range. And, you know, they can fight. So let's see. Range of 220. Their accuracy is exceptional. So but only 37 of them, of course. So it's not like you can just go straight ham left and right around here. All right, so the mission was a success. We did get a spearman at our capital. We'll always take that. So we got another unit. Very nice. All right, good. That guy backed off. So I kind of want to put you back in there. Kind of you two. We're going to have to use the forts, okay? We're going to have to use the forts. I sure would like to see, would you like to buy some map information, please? Please, our buddy Dane. I guess we're not buddies. We did kind of almost all kill each other, but hey, whatever. All right, so an extra 500 gold from Erebor for now. All right, so we got some build. We finished our 2 builders halls. Good. Emyn-nu-Fuin. Let's start with a builder's hall. And we're just going to kind of start with all the easiest things we can do, like leather tanner, grain exchange, stuff like that that gives me easy income. All right, easy income. It will compound itself over time. All right, so now we have another settlement here, Rivendell. It's a wooden castle this time instead of a town. Yeah, a lot less here. I think we're good, safe probably to go ahead and do the exact same thing. Let's put our bodyguard in there. I'm going to send you 2 back for some free upkeep. Actually, how much does he cost me? 310. So what might be the better option here then, it would go ahead and do the Hall of Song now. Because that will save, as soon as that's built, that will save me 310 gold a turn, which will obviously add up as well. So we'll do that, and then we'll do the Builder's Hall. Excellent. All right, so what is the culture here, by the way? Oh, very strongly Elven. It's at 60%. What about here? 49. So still pretty gosh darn good. All right, so we'll take Rivendell. Rivendell is great because this is a single choke point, if you will. Thranduil's halls, Emyn-nu-Fuin, they don't border any enemies as long as you have Rivendell. But then from there it gets tough because then it gets split. There's a settlement down here, and over here. So unless Dale wakes up and decides to get involved, it starts to get hard to know which way to go when you have such limited military and financial means. End the turn. All right, and we're having a repeat, basically. The garrison has decided to file out. They do have Mirkwood Urks, which is, if you remember, Dol Guldur is kind of like tier 2 unit. Looks like spear and board, spear and shield. Everything else sucks. So it's really the Mirkwood Urks that are anything to be concerned about, if you will. So let's go ahead and save for the battle and get to it. All right, so same thing, pause. Legolas, I would prefer to move you back, please. And I guess Thranduil, you're probably fine. So get back here, please. Get back. Ooh, damn tower shooting at you. Yeah, and then aim at those Mirkwood Urks. Fire, please. Draw those bows. Oh, he moved them out right up front. I mean, that is the most dangerous unit, if they even have one here, so I guess it's okay. Kind of get rid of him. Yeah, please run back to the pot. All right, here they come. Oh, he's kind of moving after Legolas and not Thranduil. Interesting. He's also the captain. So if you always want to be able to take out the captain if possible, get that morale to fall apart, right? There you go. Point blank. Pop him. Pop him. There you go. Get another volley off. Hurry. Excellent. Okay, so we're fighting. We're fighting. We should be okay. I'm not too worried. All right, hopefully their bodyguard unit, their general, their captain, I guess in this case, is in here somewhere. Hopefully we kill him sooner than later and they'll fall apart. No! If that's him, he's retreating. You son of a gun. Well, we can melee all these orc fighters and all this crap. We're better than them. I mean, let's look at these orc fighters. 7 and 6, so they do have 7 attack. They're not terribly gosh awful, but they're not great. The Mirkwood orc unit is coming back. Good. I need them to. I think that's their captain right there. There you go. He's getting back in the fray. That's what I want to see. So I can kill him. Obviously. Hopefully. Yeah, Legolas is doing just fine. He's way over here. I guess I can turn off guard mode so that maybe we can start wrapping around just a little bit. Hopefully Thranduil's okay. He should have enough hit points and armor and all that to be alright. Alright. There you go. Look at that elf just straight wrecking these guys. Love it. Love it. What is he doing? Interesting tactic there. Not sure. Thranduil's holding his own pretty much over there. He's running through those orc fighters. This unit's almost toast. There we go. Now Legolas, turn around and shoot this guy. Point blank. He shouldn't have much hit points left, I would think. There you go. It's just him. Come on. Wow, he's taking more than I would think. There he goes. I figured it couldn't be too much. Alright, let's get up in here on these Mirkwood hunters here. I can't imagine these orc fighters have much left. Let's go ahead and pop our swiftness ability here again. There you go. Let's try and get aggressive here. See, those hunters are already broken. Come on, break, break, break. There we go. Okay, and the battle's over. We only lost 28 elves. Killed over 1,000. And of course, Legolas with the most kills, 604. Legolas, man. Just absolute destruction. Of course, we'll occupy it again. No need to destroy. There's not even really anything to destroy. A bride presented to Legolas. All right, yes, Legolas, get married, please. Make some more little Woodland Realm elves. Okay, send an emissary to the orcs of Gundabad. All right, I guess we can do that. At least get the trade rights. That'll help. The Anduin Vale did present to me some trade rights, so at least, you know, Tarfalin, you should be doing some trading to Bjorn's Hall. We are. Oh, we're trading to Rakuberg? Do we have trade rights with the Snow Orcs already? I don't know. All right. At least Aaron Dolan already has roads, so go figure there. Okay. I want to make some towers here. Towers, towers, towers. Here we go. So, yeah, there's a settlement. We have Aaron Runen. Very nice, I guess. I mean, it's not much to it. And then, of course, now we do border them here at this province, Marches of the Northmen. If Dale would somehow take that, that would be pretty nice. Pretty nice. But I don't know if they got it in them, to be honest. Okay, so here. Now, Builder's Hall here. So as you can see, we're still struggling so much for money as it is. It's tough. All of these are free upkeep here, so we're not losing any money from these troops. But from you, basically just our 3 bodyguards are really our only upkeep at the moment. So, and there's not much we can do about... I mean, obviously we can get free upkeep from our regular guys, but Thranduil and Legolas are not going to be getting free upkeep anytime soon, that's for sure. So let's just leave our spy in here. He can help pump up our culture. Just get it a little bit higher, just for public order's sake. All right, let's end the turn. Oh, another candidate for adoption? Oh, heck yes. Okay. I will definitely take that. All right, Thranduil's Hall with the leather tanner. Let's get the grain exchange. Same here at Tower Fillin, grain exchange. And Emyn-nu-Fuin with the Hall of Songs. So now that means that Revion is free upkeep. Let's get the Builder's Hall. All right, so now we have a Belconian. Belconian. Interesting name there. So we'll let him do his thing. I guess we could at least get, like I said, some more towers from some of y'all here. All right, Cool, because you weren't free upkeep anyway, so it's not like I just burnt that. Diplomat, where are you? There you are. Let's come up here. Let's fulfill our mission they gave us. I mean, we'll take a free military unit. At worst, we just park it into a fort and we say we have it. Right? That's my opinion anyway. So we are building everywhere. I just wonder what our next plan of attack is. Take this in turtle, try and split, get 2 armies in 2 and split, but that still means we're open to attack. That would really still be 3 lines of defense we'd have to have. I could try and maybe make a run over this way and take this and try and sell it to Dale. See if they could handle holding that. Maybe. Because if that was taken, obviously that would be ideal, because then I could just focus on Mirkwood itself, these 2, and split. Pew, pew, go like that. Don't know if that's possible, though. We're going to have to think about that. All right, let's end the turn again. See, already that easy. Okie dokie. New family member. Excellent. All right, Builder's Hall in Arendolin. Hall of Song. Get that upkeep. Yeah, because we don't, right now he's not free, so definitely need that. All right, culture's over 50%. That's always good. Okay, we don't have trade rights, so let's get trade rights. Would you be willing to pay for some map information? Mahur. Snow Orc Mahur, 500 gold. I'll take it. All right, I'm going to start bringing the diplomat back this way. All right, so there we go. Woodland Realm Spearman, another Spearman. He's still free upkeep, so we'll leave that. There's a Dalian diplomat. I am going to move... I'm going to move the spy over. All right. There is a fort here. I wish the fort was a little closer, maybe like right up here in the mountain, so I could kind of go beep, beep, beep. That's a little further than I'd like. Because I do have some troops. It's just that as soon as I take them out, that upkeep is going to balloon hardcore. Let's get a watchtower right here. Hey, look at that. There's a bad guy. Hey, bad guy. I don't know what you're up to there. I believe the settlement that's over here is somewhere in this area-ish, I think. I'm going to need more spies, too. Very much so. So I'm going to be wanting to get, what are they called? Vineyards. I'm going to be wanting to get vineyards. I mean, we do make money from vineyards, too. But we need more vineyards to make more spies, because we're going to need them to keep eyes on stuff. All right. Because if I could just do a Thranduil, Legolas... commando attack down here and take that, give it to Dale, that might certainly be worth it. All right, end the turn. All right, baggage train lost. So what happened was this guy was able to reach Legolas. I kind of had to do a fighting withdrawal, if you will. So it cost me a little bit, but Legolas is okay, so it's fine. All right, where's this dang town? Bur-Alge, there you are. Look at all, he's got a lot of dudes down here. I might want to do some... I don't know if I've tried that before. Maybe that's the right play. Come down here and take Bur-Alge and try and get it to Dale. All right, Builder's Hall in Emyn-nu-Fuin. Do the same thing we've been doing. Where's the leather... Oh, I guess we need land clearance in order to get leather tanner first, actually. All right, land clearance it is. Okay. So, in response to that then, I'm going to take my 2 boys here. We're going to do our thing. Father, son, just straight up execution squad, basically. That's pretty much it. Now, this guy does have Warg Marauders, but other than that, Orc Maulers, regular Dol Guldur host trash. Let's kill him. Yeah, I'm not worried. All right. Definitely want you behind. And you can just be in front because you pack a little bit, You're just a little stouter. Okay. Fire away. Oh, I didn't say who the... Was it the Warg Marauders were the captain? Actually, yeah. You work on that blob. You work on the Warg Marauders. Actually, you both just shoot at the Warg Marauders. They're by far their most dangerous unit here. And the captain, of course, too. There you go. Wrecking them. Yep, here comes their host. Their line. Oh, the Marauders are almost all dead. Love it. He's just down to himself, isn't he? Yep. Kill him. There he goes. Excellent. And I love it. Their line of infantry just stopped there. So, Legolas, do your thing, buddy. Do your thing. I don't know why they've decided to... Oh, look at him doing like a side attack there. That's cool. And here they come. That's fine. We got him. We got him. Doesn't worry me a bit. Maybe let's pop these maulers real quick in the back if we can. Just to help out dear old dad. There we go. Hopefully they'll just break soon. There we go. They're almost toast. Excellent. Alright, I think we can just speed them up. Just let them fight, basically. Because they're going to win. Alright, there goes the host. I guess I could just run up here and probably fight him out. Yeah, just come on. Nothing to be scared of here, I don't think. Here we go. That one's running. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Now, at some point, too, I'm probably going to want to get a stables because the archer cavalry for the elves are going to be very important. One, for using their archer ability, which, you know, I don't particularly love archer cavalry as in having to manage them and all that stuff. Not that they're not useful, but just having any cavalry unit is going to be so helpful against Dol Guldur and running down and charges and stuff like that. All right, so again, another pretty easy victory. Kill crown, no surprise, to Legolas with 443 kills. All right, execute, of course. There we go. I'll slide you over this way. War declared. Isengard and Lothlórien. Wow, on turn 7. Interesting. Okay, where is Isengard? Is that even before... Wow, they're enemies with Lothlórien before even going to war with Rohan. Interesting how that works out. I think I'm going to move... I know the upkeep, I know, but I need something down here. I'm going to go ahead and move a couple troops down. Just to kind of hold... Just to be a deterrent, potentially. All right, let's do the end turn one more time. Where's my diplomat? Okay, yeah, I moved him. All right. Let's do the end turn one more time for this first episode. All right. All right. Construction, Thranduil's Hall, Grain Exchange. So those are kind of those first ones. I assume we already have the vineyard here. That's why we're able to get the spy. Oh, we even have the inn. All right, so I'm going to hang off on that for a second. So Tarfil in. Let's do the vineyard here. Aaron Dolan with the Hall of Song. So now he's free upkeep at least. Oh, hold on here. Hold on. All right, let's get you guys into Aaron Dolan. Yes, I know you're costing me now 600 gold a turn, but oh well. We have a first sighting of a Nazgul, Aglow, and he's got some men with him. Oh boy. It probably would be wise for me to stop my attack on Bur-Alj and maybe head towards Aglow and go ahead and knock him out, for the time being anyway. I do want to make this move on Bur Alj. But I'm going to save that fight for the next episode, I think. So here we go. The setting has begun. The Woodland Realm campaign is in full swing. And already we've taken 2 settlements, had a couple battles. A good start. But things are about to start getting more complicated, especially depending on what happens over here with the Orcs of Gundabad. But let's see if we can really knock back Dol Guldur as soon as we can and strengthen our Dalian friends. We need them down here to hold Bur Alj. I don't want to hold it. I want to focus on going south through the woods. So, my friends, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. And we will be seeing you soon for the next episode. See you later. Bye-bye.